welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is a man that is going to record this episode from inside some tall grass. It's Nick Rehack.
Hi, hello.
So, Rehack, Nick Rehack.
Yes, that's me.
Nicholas Rehack.
Mm-hmm.
Rehack, Nicholas Rehack. A lot of names there.
It's almost too many.
Yeah, that was your high school yearbook quote, just those words. That's what I'm reading from right now. You're in the tall grass, right, Nick? Right now?
Yes.
Yeah. How's it looking?
Well, not to be a jerk, pretty tall.
What can you, aside from grass, anything good?
I'm a lot of bugs, like way more bugs than you thought. I'm getting a little itchy in my arms. Not a fan of that. Shorts, not a great decision because I'm also getting itchy in my legs, and I don't like itchy legs.
You wore shorts in the tall grass?
It's warm, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to sweat, but now I'm regretting it because the sweat is just absorbing more of the grass and the bugs.
So it's kind of like when Will Ferrell was drinking the milk in Anchorman.
Very much so, but in leg form.
You know what my wife Megan and I always quote? There's a scene in the interview when he just does this massive hike, Seth Rogen does, and he goes and meets somebody at a helicopter, and they're flying away, and he's like, "Can I at least have a water? I packed like a fool." So whenever Megan and I forget something, we always say we packed like fools. And
I like that.
Yeah, we say it at least once a day. It's common.
We use that.
Now, you're in the tall grass. Which would you fear more? What's more fearsome? Angry, jacked Patrick Wilson from Tallgrass, the Tallgrass, or a Velociraptor?
I think a Velociraptor.
What if Patrick Wilson is wearing a pink polo?
I still go with Velociraptor unless Patrick's on like some kind of four-wheeler or something that's going to make him very fast and catch me very easily. Then I got to go Velociraptor.
What if the Velociraptor is wearing a polo?
See, I think then that's a little terrifying because it's
it's
purposeful. Exactly, it's purposeful. He walked through someone's wardrobe, or she picked it out, threw it on, and was like, "Yeah, this is what I'm doing today." And a dinosaur with clothes, not good, terrifying. That's the stuff of nightmares.
That's gonna be the next Jurassic Park with how smart they are. You like my new Kangol hat? You know, like just walking around.
Goes from Jurassic Park Dominion to Jurassic Park Hollister.
Von Dutch. Now, what's more scary? An angry, evil Patrick Wilson wearing a polo, or a pissed Patrick Wilson sporting a polo, or a Velociraptor that has been tied to a ATV, and the ATV is just willy-nilly.
Patrick Wilson.
Okay.
I had to Wilson, for sure.
I had to really tilt the scales in his favor there.
You sure did.
What's scarier, a Velociraptor that is in a cage that is, you can't get out of, or Patrick Wilson in a polo? The cage.
A raptor with the brain of a kitten, or
a raptor holding a box of kittens.
Just looking at him and looking at you like, hey, do you want one?
I would love one. I watched the new Turning Red, the Pixar movie, and there's a scene with a box of kittens. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
Nick Rehack. But, I think that was a good segue into what we're talking about today, which is The Lost World, Jurassic Park. This is weird, man. You and I do lists, Nick. This is the first movie we've talked about on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because it's going to be something special. Like you said, we do lists, but it's going to be different to sit down and just talk about one film.
Now, I do have something, though, I want to bring your way. So,
sure.
We've done an episode on bathroom fights, and there is kind of a bathroom fight in this movie when Dieter Stark travels about a half mile to go to the bathroom, and then he walks about a half mile, and then he gets killed by compies. But he's technically going to the bathroom, and the compies go to the bathroom in the woods, so is that a bathroom fight?
I think so, in a global sense.
You'd be that guy at the party that everyone hates. You know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, Nick, but that's a lot. That's a lot, Nick. I hear you.
There's running water, though.
Oh, you're right.
Leaves. So there's, leaves for washing your hands or wiping off your hands after they've been washed. Like, it's all the criteria there. The only thing he's missing are some sconces.
Oh, man. So if you're not, we did an episode about bathroom fights, and we talked about Mission Impossible Fallout. And in that movie, all the lights were destroyed, and they were replaced somehow by sconces later on, which makes me very happy. Nice sconces. Now, We've done a
Top
jumping
of the line.
episode.
Yes.
And there's a good jump in this. I would say when Roland Tembo and Ajay Sidhu, they jump from the tree because the Jeep gets shot 400 feet in the air and almost lands on them. But they jump out of the tree. Good jump.
It's a good looking. It's solid. I always forget about that moment where I'm like, oh no, okay, they're out of there. Whew.
That Jeep had a lot of gasoline in it.
Some might say too much gasoline. It definitely, unless somebody snuck a turbo in there and didn't say anything.
Do you think evil Patrick Wilson put the gasoline in that truck?
I think he would have, and I bet you he said some things, or he slipped a little something extra in there from his little museum of just ghoulies and ghastlies. Ghastlies, there you go.
Yep, ghastlies can blow up cars. They're evil demons.
Just the worst kind. But this one was like, let's take it up a notch and launch ourselves at some people.
He put some Monster Energy drink in there too.
0 calorie, of course. Need to keep it light.
Oh yeah, P-Dub, jacked up P-Dub doesn't drink regular Monster.
Oh no.
Third,
No. He's drinking Ultra Sunshine.
You know, when I lived in, this is random, but energy drinks. I lived in Korea for a year. When I came back, I drank a Red Bull, and I thought I was gonna die.
Really?
Yeah, it hit my heart so hard. I was like, I haven't had a Red Bull in 1 year. I'm gonna drink a Red Bull, and I was like, I shouldn't have done this. This was a terrible idea.
Why? Why, past Mark, would you buy this?
It's like drinking old milk on a hot day. You know, it's just standing with shorts in the tall grass.
Yeah, bugs everywhere, but this one is in your mouth and they're racing your heart.
But yeah, I've never had that feeling before, ever or since in my life that I got from that infusion of energy drink. I just wanted you to know that, Nick.
Well, I'm glad you haven't touched a Red Bull in a while.
So next time we're tearing up Baltimore, and you try to give me vodka Red Bull shots.
Not happening.
Yeah.
We're not Mad Dog and Red Bulls.
But if it's Monster, I'm fine. That's got B vitamins and taurine.
0 calories.
Third, the music in this. We've done a music episode. We've done 2 music episodes. We've done Desert Island soundtrack draft, and we've talked about the Tron Legacy and Purple Rain soundtrack discussion. You know what's wild? For this, for like maybe the last 6 months, that's the most popular MFF episode.
Really?
Yeah, it just keeps shooting up and getting higher.
I like it.
I think some people see it and what? And then they just want to listen to it. That's my theory.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, these guys drafted songs from Purple Rain and Tron Legacy soundtracks? I'm in.
Wait, did they just put peanut in my chocolate?
Is that Monster Energy drink in my Jeep? Right. Next, the music. Carter, there's a scene where Carter is listening to music as Dieter is being destroyed by compies. Now, if you were one of these henchmen, and you had I would say this was 90, I wouldn't say, this was 97. And so in 97, I believe I had a portable CD player. So you have a portable CD player, and you are a mercenary, and you can bring 1 CD. Which 1 CD would you bring? In 97, though. This is 1997.
I was going to say, that's the thing. We got to make sure that, you know what? If I'm a mercenary, right? And hear me out.
What's your mercenary name?
If Mad Dog, of course. I don't know what else it would be.
Oh, that's hurt my back.
He's the maddest dog. It's like, yeah. So here's what I would pick, and I know this is very, off-brand or out of character, but I gotta go with "Fat of the Land" by The Prodigy.
Wow, that's a good one.
You just need something. If I'm a henchman, I got to get through some rough days. I'm flying in helicopters. I have to assemble main bases in about 30 minutes, right? And we're constantly moving. I need something that's going to keep me going. You got Firestarter. You have Breathe on here. Serial Thriller. Like it's
Sorry,
I might go punch dancing right through the woods or even through the tall grass. I'll be like, you guys don't even know. Just going for it.
I would see P-Dub running through the tall grass with you chasing him, listening to that song.
Yeah,
remember that music video with the alligator?
No, I don't think I do.
Yeah, I think they had an alligator in that video. And also, Paul W. S. Anderson was one of the first people to use their music in a movie soundtrack.
I can see that. I don't know why, but I can definitely see that.
That's a good pick. Oh, man, oh gosh. So they had, oh man, there's some good ones. But okay, I'm super emo. So I would probably, and at the time, I probably would have done Pinkerton.
Ooh.
Because that was like 96, and that was a big album for me in 96. And then I also remember buying Evil Empire by Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on
Ooh.
Parade.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if I'd want
Bulls
to be
on
that.
Parade is such a great track.
I don't know if I'd want to be that angry all the time. So I would do Pinkerton, and everyone's like, "Is that the Blue Album?" No, it's Pinkerton. Ugh, like people would not like it. You don't understand. Just wait 10 years. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would take Pinkerton from Weezer. That's what I'd be listening to.
Just tell them, hey gang, wait.
Just wait 10 years, guys. It's like Mitch Hedberg. I saw a wino. He was eating grapes. I said, hey, man, just wait.
Or like Back to the Future. You guys might not like it now, but your kids are going to love it.
I wish that's me. That's my one line in this movie. All the mercenaries are surrounding me listening to one of the tracks. You guys don't know it now, but just wait. And then Vince Vaughn's like, let's go, guys. All right, next question. Where would a jet ski action scene fit in this film?
So I thought about this, and the obvious low-hanging fruit is towards the end of the film, right during the peak. You have the ship racing into port. It has one of the dinosaurs on there. Chaos. But I think the film needs a much stronger opening. So I want to see this family racing around on jet skis. And they come across this little beach, and they'd be like, this would be a great spot to rehydrate, re-energize, and then continue to jet ski. So all of their little servants and people start riding through on jet skis. You have people packing tables and chairs onto jet
It's
skis,
an
and
armada
they're
of
running
jet
it through.
skis.
Yeah, just going through. And then you have like the titles that show up. Just a good 10, 15-minute sequence of just
Jet skis ferrying stuff back and forth?
And jet skis of varying sizes, too, because you have the little girl,
Yeah.
right? She's going to need a my-size jet ski. She's going to be going through and or maybe they put her on a tube, and they're pulling her on the tube and just slinging her around,
Oh, that'd be amazing. Jeffrey's pulling that.
He absolutely is. And you got to jump some wake. So we got wake jumping. They're going to be doing some donuts. They're going to be jumping each other's wake. Like, it's going to be a spectacle. Now we're not going to go flying high like a Wave Race 64. There won't be any dolphins. It's not Dolphin Beach, but the magic of that. And then you have this gorgeous island in the background. Like, you got to do it.
Oh my gosh. Delivering prawns on a jet ski.
Yeah. Or scooping them up with a net.
Oh my gosh. They're just going around scooping prawns with a net, doing sweet,
Fresh
like
prawns.
roundy rounds. I don't even know what you call them, but roundy rounds sound right. Oh man,
almost sounds like a British thing. You want to do some roundy rounds and pick up these prawns? Yeah, I do, mate.
I got 6 last time. Wait, no, that was Christopher Walken. There's so many jet skis that they spell out The Lost World.
Yeah, they could have easily fit them in there, and they just don't, which is very disappointing.
I got nothing. That's Dream. That's the stuff that dreams are made of. At the end of Field of Dreams, when Kevin Costner is playing baseball catch with his dad, Ray Liotta, that's how I felt while you were talking about that jet ski scene. That's how happy I was as happy as Costner at the end of Field of Dreams.
Because you know why? Because it's genuine. It's heartfelt. It comes from a place of joy and wanting to capture again that childlike wonder and excitement.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I gotta say that the mother, Deirdre, she walked over to